Hello, welcome to Mindfully Crocheted. My name is Mara. Welcome to another Stitching Up Saturdays where we wind up together and stitch up some fun. Here tonight, we are going to be doing some May flowers trivia, and I have some fun trivia questions planned for you guys. We'll add some additional names onto the wheel. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight and really appreciate you. So hello to Izzy. How's it going? Izzy's Crochet Corner says hello. There's Angie Buhanda. Hello, Angie. It's good to see you. There's me. Hello. Thanking everyone for coming in. We'll see you soon. And then I also, started a second channel called Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. So if you see some Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled chat, moderation in there, that's just my alter ego. And she says, testing the chat from the second channel. Hello to Leslie. Hey, Leslie, good to see you. Skein de Lysandra says, hello, Mara and everyone. There's Emily, the joy of yarn. Hey, Emily, good to see you. And Bonnie, hello. Hey, Bonnie, thanks for leaving comments on my videos on the new channel. I appreciate that. And anybody else that may have left a message on my New York Times games videos, I appreciate you. Hold on a second. I just realized my lighting is like on the yellow light. There we go. I prefer the cool light over the warm light, anyway, hopefully, I don't know, which was better. Should I go back to that? The yellowy light. Anyway, there's Mariana. Hello. She says, Granny Square Blanket. Hello. And Noe Makes Things with Yarn. Hello. Hey, I am just going to put up a little banner to let the members know that just temporarily inspired quotes are disabled. Okay, so I'm going to turn them on tonight, but right now they're off. Okay. You didn't want warm light to look tan? Oh, I don't know. You tell me. Warm light, cool light. Jessica SMC, hello. She says, hello, Mindfully Crocheted and all friends tonight. Yes, welcome in. Good to see you. So, yeah. So we've got some trivia planned, and what I've been noticing on my lives is, well, I should wait till more people come in. Hopefully there's more people coming in, but if not, we're going to have a nice calm trivia. You guys that are members can go ahead and chat it up with the inspired. But what I have been noticing is that the inspired it's more popular than I expected. And so when members are typing it, it's like a lot of it is happening. And so I just wanted to see if we could, tone it down, especially during trivia. Trivia night is like, it's a little bit of a challenge to like keep up with the rest of the chat if it's just completely filled with the inspired mindfulness quotes. And so, I was thinking like maybe members could try to limit themselves to, 3, like 3 or 5 or something, space it out a little bit. And or especially if we're answering a question, to try to keep that question answering period, not with the inspired quotes. Yeah, so Sandra says, it's been overpowering the chat a little bit. Yes. Hey, Lacey Lavender, good to see you. And thank you guys all for coming in. So yeah, the inspired's been kind of overwhelming the chat. And then I'm like searching for wheel entries. And so I figured if we could just scale it back a little bit. And so when questions are like during the trivia, if we could just refrain from doing the inspired quotes. So before we get started on it, I'll turn them back on, and then I'm going to pause them during trivia, and then like after trivia, I'll turn it back on. Does that sound good? And then that way we can, kind of enjoy like reading people's answers and comments about the questions and stuff like that. And yeah, so anyway, right. I guess, that's another thing is like, I just was trying to be like, if somebody got more than one entry, 2 entries is, was going to be the limit. But Kim, it's not a bad idea. It's just also what happens is there's like that 5-second cool down time. And so when 2 people type it at once, only one person's going to get it. And then like 2 people will type it again. I even noticed like when I was over at Dee's Creative Hands tonight and I was trying to drop the link for my new channel, then there were so many people typing the word drop that it was like, I had to type drop maybe, I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 times. Lacey Lavender, thank you so much for gifting memberships, and congratulations to Lisa Gillette and to Bon Bon. Both of them received gifted memberships from Lacey Lavender. And I've got this, I'm going to write this down. Okay. Yeah, here we go. All right, gifted memberships. We're going to say Lacey Lavender times 2. So, and Jessica, welcome to the Inspired Artisans. Jessica became a new member. And all right, gifted memberships /new. Okay, and then we're going to put Jessica so we can add you onto the wheel too. Thank you, Jessica SMC, for becoming a new member. Let me play a couple videos. Hey, Pink Opal, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I've seen you a lot over at Mama G's and at Dee's, and so I appreciate you coming over and checking out the channel. All right, and Emily says, I'm glad to be here. Yay. Okay, right. So I'm going to play a hello, and I'm going to play a thank you, a couple of thank yous and welcomes. So let me play the Granny Square Blanket hello to everybody. All right. And also thank you so much to Lacey Lavender for gifting memberships. This is for you. All right, and welcome to the new members. Thank you so much for being Inspired Artisans, and congratulations on the gifted memberships. This is for the new members. Okay. For anybody who might be here listening from the Zen Garden, this is for all the Zen Garden listeners. You would think I'm trying to put myself like into a dark cave or something because I'm like closing the curtains, but whoo, the sun decided to come out this afternoon. And so maybe just a little too much brightness. Emily says, I'm glad to be here. And also says BRB. And Lacey Lavender is doing some dancing with the dancing emojis. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Inspired. I have to come over to Nightbot. and edit this. Now, the inspirational quotes or mindfulness quotes are for Inspired Artisans members. And if you are a member and you want to type in the word inspired, just type that in and you'll get a mindfulness quote and possibly a chance to get a lucky wheel member wheel entry. So already for May, we have 32 entries on the lucky wheel entry. And so if you are not a member, but you would like a mindfulness quote, you can also just type in the word yogi, that's YOGI, and Nightbot will give you a mindfulness quote. You know what? Is Nightbot connected? Oh, it says he's online. Okay, so I just wanted to test it out. Hello, Nisi, good to see you. Let me just type in yogi. There we go. He is working. Okay. Crochet is a gentle reminder that even the most complex patterns can be broken down into simple, manageable steps. All right. And so yeah, feel free to do that. And I'm not sure, is there another live going on? Because we got kind of a chill group, which is totally fine. This will make it fun and easy, but we can go ahead and get started with our trivia. And there's Michelle. Hello, Michelle. She says listening in the bushes tonight. Well, hopefully you saw the Zen Garden video for you. Oh, so I thought Juan was not going live. Did I not get? I guess I was confused. I thought that he sent a message saying that he wasn't going to go live tonight, but he was going to put a video or something. Well, that's fine. No worries. And so that's great. So, all right. And Michelle, Nightbot says, hope is the thread that binds us together, much like crochet. There we go. Oh, okay. And Nisi says he's almost done. All right. Well, then maybe a few more people will come in. So, all right. Well, then maybe what I will do in the meantime is kind of show you guys what I've been working on, and then we can do the trivia when we have a few more people. So I've been working on this blanket only a little bit this week. This is the rectangular granny square blanket for my son. Aw, Mariana, thank you so much. She says, have a great weekend, everyone. Okay. All right. Welcome back, Emily. Hello, Tracy. All right. See, the world is my canvas and crochet is my brush. All right. Okay. I just want to check to make sure I didn't miss anybody else coming in beside. Okay. Yeah, it's just getting really big. I've done essentially 4 rounds on it. And so from floor, it's coming up to my neck. So yeah, so it's touching the floor and it comes up to about my neck. So that's the center part of it. And I'm continuing to work on the spa color, which is the green color. Hello, Carly. Good to see you. Good evening. And so the spa is like that greenish color. And then I'll be switching to the blue and then the red. I'm basically out of black. So I'm going to just, I think, end. So I'm going to finish the 4th round of spa, do 4 rounds of the blue and 4 rounds of the 4 rounds of the red, and then maybe just finish up with that. And so maybe the last round will be kind of a finishing border or something. I guess I'll figure it out. I have, and I think that's going to be big enough. It's going to be a decent size throw, essentially 8 more rounds to go. Should add another 5 to 6 inches, maybe. So fingers crossed, that's what I've got. Oh, thank you. Very nice and straight edges. Yeah. Really cool blanket. And I know it's just, well, it's pretty simple. It's just a basic granny square. Now I also decided I get to do Luck of the Draw number 11 along with Mama Swift and all the other Luck of the Draw people. And so that started a little over a week ago. And so, hello, Ganny Joe, good to see you. Anyway, so a week ago Thursday was the beginning. And so the first, oh, here, let me show my colors. I decided to just do basic rainbow colors. And then what I did was I've got my main color, which will be white, and then green, yellow, red, orange, and blue. And what I did is I stuck these little pieces of yarn into my pocket, and I had these all ready to go with color number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Tank, good to see you. And I pulled it out of my pocket and then put it in place. And so then that way they were in a random order. Like, even though these are kind of like rainbow colors, then they're in a little bit of a random order. And then ironically, week number 1 was red. And then on Thursday, week number 2 came out, and it was color number 4, which is orange. So week number 1 was red. Week number 2 was orange. Okay. And so ironically, it's kind of coming out in a little bit of rainbow order. Now, it would be very ironic if next week it turned out to be number 2, and then it would be yellow. But anyway, so I started out with 2 rounds of white, then 2 rounds of red, 2 more rounds of white. And then I did that the first week. Hello, Unique Amazing Stripes. And then on Thursday, when week number 2 came out, I did 2 rounds of orange and 2 more rounds of white. And I am doing Mama Swift's textured cabin square. And Juan has a tutorial on his channel for both the textured cabin throw and the textured cabin square. And so, yeah, I'm caught up to date. So now I'm just waiting for week number 3, and that won't be until next Thursday. My friend sent me a message. Yeah, the textured cabin pattern is really nice. There's like a front post treble crochet in between some double crochets, and you turn it every time. So you're flipping. So when you're doing your front post treble crochets, you're on the front side, and then when you're on the back, you're doing like a basic granny pattern. And so anyway, it's beautiful. I really love it. And so, yeah, and thank you guys for greeting everybody coming in. I really do appreciate that too. And I'm going to come over. I wanted to show you, my friend sent me a message in Messenger, and she said, can we make this? And she sent me this picture. It's a cute bracelet with beads and stuff. And so I went and, hello, Pebbles, Pico. Good to see you. Let's see. And Michelle says, Tank, before you got here, Mara asked us to try to only drop inspired. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to repeat it. I figured I would wait to come in. So no big deal. I'll explain it again. For right now, go ahead and type inspired. But then what I'm going to do is, thank you so much, Ganny Joe. When we start trivia, I'm going to disable the inspired just during trivia, because when we have all the inspired, then I get lost in the comments, and it's hard for me to see when we do get a lucky wheel entry. And so I figure we're going to do the inspired quotes now, Then during the 10 trivia questions, I'm going to turn off the inspired quotes just temporarily. And then when we finish up trivia, I'll turn it back on. And so that way at the end, you guys can do the inspired quotes. And then, you know, just think about, like, as you're typing it, just try to type it, you know, give people a chance, type it, take a minute or two, type it again. Does that make sense? So that way it, like, anyway, yeah, we just don't want to spam the chat too much. So, all right, yes. Okay, so yeah. And when I turn off the inspired, I'll pop up that little banner real quick just so you guys can see it. And I think that will be good. Yeah. And then I'm thinking for members, like, what we can do is, like, I'm going to have a members live. And if you guys want, like, it could just be unlisted and only members get invited. Or if you want to be able to type in the inspired quotes, I can make it a public live, but then make it so that only members can chat, if that makes sense. And so then if it's public and it's members only, then people can come in and listen, but only the members will be able to chat. You guys feel free to let me know which you think would be good. All right, so I'm going to scroll up a little bit because I did miss a few things. I want to, since I'm going to just say thank you again to Lacey Lavender for gifting memberships, and for Jessica for becoming a new member. And then Mariana did a super chat. And I'm going to write this down so that I can add it to the wheel. All right. Thank you so much. I'll play a thank you in just a minute. And Yanni Joe, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. And also, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, hello, Mara, and all our Yarny friends in the chat. Thank you so much. All right. And so for each dollar, and like each new member, you get 1 entry on the wheel. So if you do $1.99, that's basically 2. And if, you know, $2, you get 2 entries on the wheel. So $1 for each one. Let me go ahead and play this for the super chats. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mariana and Ganny Joe. So let me come back over here. All right. Okay, and for Ganny Joe and anyone that has a member milestone, this is for you. Tracy, I just saw your super sticker as well, so let me play this for you. Okay, let's see. Hello, Suzanne. Good to see you. Sunita, hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Scrolling down. Okay. Tank says members only, non-public. All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I know. Well, on Wednesday, there is a members only live, and we'll keep it, you know, at the unlisted members only for now. And hello, Granny D. Good to see you. And scrolling down a little bit. Hello, Demetra. Good to see you. Just kind of scrolling down, looking. All right. And Dank says hi, hey to Gabby D. And yay, I'm caught up with the chat. All right, whoop, whoop. Okay, so I was showing you guys the bracelet that that my friend had shown me, and she saw this. It was like a Facebook reel or something, and then on Facebook it had a link to a tutorial that was in Italian, and at least I think it was Italian. I think it sounded Italian. I guess it could have been Portuguese, but I'm not sure. So anyway, I was watching this tutorial, like having to really watch, and I was trying to read subtitles, but it's very hard to watch somebody's hands and read subtitles at the same time. But I managed to make up one of the bracelets, and I did a short. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but I did a short for my channel and put the little bracelet on there. And then today I made another one, and so this is the second one. And I used white size 10 thread. I think it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. And then I used some iridescent beads because this week the beads are 50% off at Hobby Lobby. So, well, for those of you that are like, Hobby Lobby closes at 8 o'clock, so it's basically closed. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just wearing this, and it's got a little easy button closure, and I'm able to put it on super easy. I like how it feels. So, and the beads don't really get in the way at all. So you could kind of do it where you put the button on top, because I picked a pretty blue button to match the beads, or you can just have it be, like on the bottom like this. So yeah. So my luck of the draw, my rectangular granny, making 2 of these bracelets. I've been keeping myself a little bit busy today. I also may have possibly sent one of the bracelets out, the other bracelet out. So anyway, yeah. That was kind of fun. So, all right. Are you guys ready for a little bit of trivia? I've got 10 Mayflower trivia for you guys. Hey, Dory, good to see you. What I figure I'm going to do is give it, oh gosh, I'm going to turn on my little standby video because I have to go down and get our second loaf of sourdough bread into the oven. So I'm going to play a video. While I do that, you guys feel free to type in yogi, type in the weather, drop your channels, do inspired if you want to drop your channel. So this is the time to kind of chat and say hello. And then when I come back, I'll turn off the inspired function for for now. And then we'll play some trivia, and then I'll turn that back on. Does that sound like a good plan? All right, thank you guys. And I'm gonna play this video. Hopefully I should be able to turn it around by the time the video is done. Okay. Okay, I made it back. It's a miracle. I was running. Whew. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn off the inspired function for now. And then also if we can, hold off on some of the other commands too. But if you guys want to type yogi in the meantime, that's totally great. So yes, do you like the intermission? Oh my gosh, I got to catch my breath. Let me take a sip of my iced tea. Oh, did Jessica get one? All right, so I'm going to scroll up and see. I should have marked the chat so that I'd be able to catch up. All right, going up. Okay, I'm gonna. All right. Let's see, 509. Okay, yeah, I definitely went too far. So I'm gonna scroll down. That's when people were saying hello. Right. Well, yeah, that's fair, right? I mean, I get it. Well, it could inspire them as well to, they'll get to enjoy the inspired quotes and see what it's like to attend a members live, even though they won't necessarily get to chat. Well, they'll find out, see what happens in a members live. But I see what you're saying. Like it is, you get that kind of FOMO. And I know not everybody can be a member and everything, but a members live is a way for me to say thank you so much for those that gifted memberships and that are members and yeah, and also to have some fun too. So like on Wednesday when we have the members live, we'll play some games and things like that. All right. And Ganny Joe says, Mariana, my compadre's namesake. All right, so may your hooks always find the loop of kindness in every stitch. Hello, Suzanne. Oh yeah, thank you for the compliments that people put on the bracelet. It's very fun and it really doesn't take long. I'm going to try it again with some micro cord. So it's like paracord, but it's just one of the strands. So I'm going to try making it with this and then still put some beads on it and see what it's like to have a more stiff cord than a size 10 thread. Oh, thank you. Here, I'm going to take I'll take my thing. I took this picture of flowers. Let me remove myself for a second so you could see it. So those flowers were in my good friend's backyard. Is it a type of clematis? Somebody help me who knows their flowers. You're going to have to know your flowers tonight. But anyway, so she had them, they're climbing up the backyard along the fence. And so I took a nice close-up shot of it. They're beautiful. And so I did use it as a background. Anyway, thank you for the compliment. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Yes. Size 10 thread. Yes, that's what I did use, but I think you could use something a little, actually the first one that I made, the first one was actually was this made from some capri tencel that I got as part of a mystery box or something from Mishi. It was either a prize or a mystery box. And this is a 3-weight. So, but this is a pretty fine cotton. And so, yeah, I made, you can do it with a bigger size than a thread and you'll just get a wider or bigger bracelet, but it would work. Hey, maybe we could on the members live, maybe we could do it. I can tell you where I got it and how I interpreted the pattern, because I might not have made it like she did. Yes. And hello again, Dory. Yes. Yeah, let's make the bracelet, says Suzanne. Yes. Yeah, sure. That would be great. All right, scrolling down. Turtles lay eggs on land and bury them in nests. They dig with their hind limbs. Oh, they dig with their hind limbs. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's cool. Hello, Amy Russo, new to my channel. Thank you. Welcome in. Thanks so much for coming in, and hopefully you have fun tonight. I appreciate your being here. Oh gosh, I forgot. I had this pulled up over here, but when I went, okay. There we go. This way I can also see what's happening over here. My alter ego, MC Unraveled, will maybe pop into the chat on occasion. Oh yeah, sorry. The Inspired is for members, but yeah. You can type in yogi, Y-O-G-I, and you'll get a mindfulness quote. Okay. Sophia, Cactus Craft Cafe, welcome in. Good to see you. And let's keep scrolling down. Working on a mini scarf for a bunny. Any ideas where to learn tassels for the ends? So this is kind of like what I recommend for tassels. Okay, so let's say you have your edge of a scarf, like a little scarf. Okay, you can cut some pieces of yarn, you know, little pieces. Oh shoot. Well, anyway, I should grab them from my scrap. Oh, I need a little bit longer. But you know, like you take your short pieces and then you can fold them in half, right? And then you can just go under the stitch as if you're going to crochet along the edge. And then you do like a little knot like that. Or, you know, so you fold it and pull them tight, or you can also tie it into, like, once you pull it through, then you can wrap it, or, you know, make them long enough so that you can wrap it around your finger and then pull nice and tight through. When I was making Pedro Ignacio Gomez and his little poncho here, when I just kind of tied the ends into a little knot to make it like kind of like a tassel, but not, you know, like fringe. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, but you know, there's an easy way to do it, especially if you just have like a little scarf going around an amigurumi's. So yeah, there is Iggy for short. Okay, let me put Iggy over here. All right. Okay. Mindfulness is the key to inner calm and clarity. I love that. Scrolling down. There are no mistakes, only opportunities for creative growth. I like that too. And Jessica is greeting everybody. Thank you so much. Wow, love the intermission, says Ganny Joe. Okay, good. I'm getting closer to catching up. All right, scrolling down. In every loop, find a moment of mindfulness and joy. Crochet is a tactile art form that awakens the senses and brings a sense of grounding and peace. Yes. Oh, and Sophia says hello from Arizona. Hey, that's awesome. I have a niece that lives in Arizona. Oh, let me put this over here. Let me put this here. Now I've got all this stuff. Let me pop that up there. Okay. Hello, Angie Buhanda. She says hi. Oh, clematis. Yeah, clematis. Good. Thank you. Is that what I said? Because I've already forgotten. I think I said clematis, but I can't remember now if that's what I said. Okay, so, oh, and Mariana says, sorry, I missed the chat, was putting a flea and tick collar on my fur baby. Granny D says, my ex, who was not so smart, once said he wanted to have here, I'm just gonna let you guys read it because like I'll blush on our mailbox. That's hilarious. Yes, Jen Reeves, hello. If I didn't already say hi to you, hey Jen. I may not have gone up far enough. There we go. Scrolling down. I just make a small shawl first few rounds, then make a regular tassel, but smaller, says Pebbles. There you go. How do you make a waterbed bouncier? Add spring water. That's actually pretty cute, Suzanne. Nightbot gave you a good joke. And hello, Heidi. Good to see you. Scrolling down. The scarf, I think, was row 1 single crochet, 2 double, 3 single crochet, then did 1 strand for fringe, maybe make 1 or 2 small tassels. Oh, I can't follow that. He's super cute. My gnome, my Nomia, my Nomez. Iggy, not to be confused with Ziggy, right? So on the pattern, his name is Pedro. And then I was like, Pedro. Well, I mean, I can call him Pedro, but then I was trying to think of something to go along with his, like with this being a gnome. And so I was like, Nomez. And so then I was like, okay, Pedro Nomez. Well, let me just add a middle name because Sanita was making one too, and I wanted to make sure that we had unique names for our gnomes. Oh, and Sanita says, sorry, my sissy called. No worries. Michelle says, I'm going to sit back in the bushes for a bit. I'm not feeling my best. Okay, Michelle, you just take it easy. Take care of yourself. I'm getting close to caught up here. Okay, the act of crocheting connects us to a long lineage of crafters, past and present. Feel better. All right. The question that I have is, did I miss any lucky wheel entries? Did I not go back far? I'm not sure if I went back far enough. So did I miss anybody getting a lucky wheel entry before I turn it off? Oops, let me come over here. All right. Okay. Mara, ask if Unique Amazing Stripes. Okay, no wheel entries. Okay, thank you, Tank. Unique Amazing Stripes, are you still here? Hello. Jen is looking for you because maybe there's going to be a hookup. Maybe there's going to be a hookup on Monday or something. Okay. All right. Well, great. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the inspired command for now. And oh, well, it is already off. Oops. Okay. So I already turned it off. All right. So the inspired command is off, and then I'll turn it back on when we're mostly done with trivia. So I'm going to bring up my trivia. Wait, I got to make sure I get back to the beginning before I bring it up. So when I was thinking about today, in our family, we have kind of this joke about April showers bring May showers, bring June showers, bring July showers. Anyway, there you go. I see that you guys connected, so thank you. Thanks for that. But because it rains so much, including May and June, and in fact, yesterday and today, Right now, the sun is breaking through overhead, as you can see when I peek out the curtain. But it was raining a lot most of the day today, so I think it's kind of funny. And so we always joke, April showers bring May showers, bring June showers. But also April showers do bring May flowers, and thus I had the idea for the trivia for tonight. And so we're going to be asking some questions of trivia. So I went in and I asked my genie to create a little poem for trivia. I mean, for Mayflowers. And so I have. I'm going to bring this up. So, Whispers of Mayflowers. So here's a little poem before we get started. As dawn breaks soft with morning light, the world awakes from winter's night. In gardens lush where breezes play, the vibrant blooms of bright May sway. The tulips paint the earth in hue with reds and yellows, pinks and blues. Each petal dances, basking in cheer, a tapestry of springtime here. The lilacs burst with fragrant grace. Their lavender whispers fill the space, while daisies dot the field so wide, like scattered stars, they dream beside. The lily of the valley, sweet and small, calls to the wanderers one and all. With gentle bells that softly chime, they sing of love in perfect rhyme. From orchids' elegance to roses' bloom, May flowers banish winter's gloom. They beckon us to pause and see the beauty in life's tapestry. So let us wander, hearts alight, through gardens gilded by morning's light. In every blossom, a promise unfurls, a gift of hope from the earth, May's pearls. So anyway, I'm going to keep the end of that up for just a moment, because the very next slide is the first question. And so how trivia is going to work tonight is I'm going to have the StreamYard giveaway tool up. And the question will come up. And when you type in your answer, as long as you're typing in the answer that, good night, if Pebble, I'm not sure if that was Pebbles leaving or Nisi. Good night, Nisi. So anyway, the question will pop up. So then as soon as we read through the question, you can go ahead and start answering. I'll give it a minute or so for people to type in their answers. Then we'll stop. And I'm going to draw from the StreamYard giveaway tool. Anybody that got the correct answer, I'm going to choose 4 names for each of the 10 questions. So we'll be adding 40. I'm going to change this. I wrote 3, but I'm going to do 4. Yeah. So 4 StreamYard entries per question. So we'll add 40 names to the May wheel. And so I'm going to show you guys also, I'm going to share the tab so you can see the May wheel. I've got it all updated with all the super chats and super stickers and everything. Let's see. Right. So the May wheel, this is the May wheel. It has 139 names on it already. And so we'll be adding another 40 to that. Maybe a couple more. You never know. We may add a couple of more in the end. And so, yeah, any questions? Hello, Terry Crafty. And hey, Mishi, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so I'm going to click here. Oh, it actually put the Mayflowers up. All right, I should have just let it do that. Let me go back. All right, hold up. All right, let me. Try this? Nope, not that. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold up. Let me remove, and then let me add. There we go. All right. Okay. Well, I did take the wheel down because I just was showing you that. Did it not come up? All right, hold on. Let me remove this. Okay, and then let me share the wheel so you guys can see what I keep clicking the wrong button. It was showing the poem. We can't see the wheel. All right, I'm going to pull the wheel back up. So sorry. And the timer's going off downstairs. So now I'm just like, all right, here, let's see. Okay. So I'm going to watch to see. Oh, shoot. This is way behind. All right. Yep. There's the wheel. Okay. So yes, so there's 139 names on the wheel. And then I will be adding the additional names at the bottom. Okay. So let me come back over here. And then we're going to add this to the stage. Nope, that's the wheel again. Remove. Ay, ay, ay. I'm a newbie all over again. This happens to me, right? It's like juggling, swapping between everything. Anyway, there we go. Are we still, there we go. We do have the poem up. So that's at least the end of the poem. Go check your bread. No, Mr. Mindful is on it. I just had to score it, I had to go down there, score the bread. I put it into the pan, and then he put it in the oven. And so now that timer was him taking the lid off. And so, yeah. But it should be fine. That's the second loaf of bread today. So my son came back from New York. And so I wanted him to be able to take a fresh loaf of bread back to school when he goes back tomorrow. Okie doke. So are we ready? We're going to go ahead and Tank, I'm not sure if you'll be here the whole time, but if you want to go ahead and type in start question 1 or start number 1, that would be great. I will be, I'll also type start, but I always like how you do it. So I'm just going to put that there. Okay. And then I'll get ready for the first question. All right. No. StreamYard giveaway tool. So that way I've got it up. All right. Are you guys ready? Here is question number 1. Oh, I forgot. I did have this. Okay, let's leave that for a second. Mayflowers trivia. I made a title page, but then I moved it below the poem. See, I'm totally a noob. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What is the state flower of Texas, known for its vibrant blue color and prominent growth in the wild? This is a picture of it here. And also, just do the singular version. So the state flower, do not add an S at the end. So for most of the questions, I just want you to use the singular version of the question. There we go. I just saw the correct answer go in. So, okay. All right, StreamYard's telling me that we have 3 correct entries so far. And just so you know, this is a compound word. So if you typed 2 separate words, you're going to want to put it as one word, like maybe Heidi is doing, like maybe Kim G did. All right. So anyway, yeah. And don't worry, like you can answer more than once. If you said like the incorrect answer and you want to go ahead and put in the correct answer, that's okay. We won't tell. All right. It's all in fun. It's just all in fun and educational, right? Hello, Mork and Mandy. If I didn't say hello to you, I apologize. And Noe, hello. So yeah. All right. And make sure just singular, not plural. Okay. So the state flower is the bluebell or blue bonnet. There's two answers mostly coming in. Oh, okay. Well, the one that's going into the StreamYard is that. So yeah. All right. I'm going to give you just a few more seconds. Let me see how many correct entries we have so far. We have 20 correct entries so far. So I'm going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, and now I'm going to, okay, I'm going to remove this, stop the screen, and now I'm going to share the StreamYard giveaway tool. So yeah, if you said blue bonnet, then that is the correct answer, blue bonnet. And there are 22 correct entries. While it's spinning, I'm going to draw 4 names. I'm going to write them down, and then I'm going to add them to the May wheel. So here we go. Good luck. Here is our first person going on the wheel tonight. Demetra. Congratulations, Demetra. All right, number 2. Oh, I should turn off that timer. Leslie. Okay, number 3. Carly. All right, and one more for this question. Oh, wait a minute. I see. Hold up. Is it not showing? Ah, hold on. It says that I'm sharing this. Remove. I'm sorry, you guys. You're going to have to take my word for it. But let me try again. Bonnie Bunting, you're the 4th person going on for this time. Okay, so Bonnie Bunting. Okay, let me come over to the wheel, share this tab instead. I'm going to make sure that it's sharing that wheel first before, there we go. All right, so now I'm going to type in the names. I had Demetra, the naked snail, Leslie, Carly, and Bonnie. I know there's a couple of Bonnies, and there might even be 2 Bonnie Bs, so I'm going to go ahead and put your full last name just to make sure that we're good to go. Okay, I'm going to come back over here, go here, stop sharing the screen. Okay. I know, right, Jen? Yeah, okay, yes. Well, thank you guys for calling it to my attention. That's so weird. It just is what it is, right? I'll get it. By the time we get to question number 10, I'll get it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do start for question 2. Okay, and I'll pull up. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and put tanks because it just looks prettier. Plus you get to see some flowers. You get some lovely sunflowers. Okay, let's add this to the stage again. All right, so question number 2. Which flower of any color variety from yellow to pink to red is the state flower of New York? My son just went to New York, so I went ahead and added this one in. Which flower is the state flower of New York? Feel free to get a help on that if you're not sure. My chat froze. There we go. Okay. While you guys are typing that. So far, there are 14 correct entries. So I'll give you a few seconds to type that in. Meanwhile, I'll take a sip of my tea. This is just iced black tea. At Walmart, they sell it like in the gallon, already made up in the refrigerated section. I can't remember the brand. I think it starts with a B, but that might not be right. Anyway, I buy it and then I just reuse my Dutch Brothers, Dutch Bros cup. Yes, please. Thank you. Please hit that thumbs up. All right. Okay, let me see how many correct answers. We have 22 correct answers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop sharing this. Let's see if it works. Remove. Okay. And then I'm going to share my screen. StreamYard giveaway tool. Okay. And I'm going to watch to see if it shows up over here on my phone. There we go. Perfect. 23 correct entries. I'm going to go ahead and get the first person going on the wheel for question number 2. Good luck. Mandy. All right. And number 2. And remember, we're picking 4 correct answers for each question to go on the wheel. Kim G. Number 3. Hey, Dreamy. Hey, girl. Hey. Pebbles. And one more for this question. Tank, congratulations. All right, let's go over to the wheel. Share this tab instead. I'm going to go ahead and all right. Come over here and we have Mandy. There we go. It's showing. Okay, Mandy and Kim G and Pebbles. Oh, I can't remember if I have you just as Pebbles now or Pebbles Pico, but I'm just going to do Pebbles and I can always correct it. And Tank. All right. Let's come over here. Click on this. Click on stop. Then bring this back up. Yes, congratulations. Oh, the bread is done. I hear it beeping again. All right, so Mr. Mindful is going to be taking that out of the oven. Start. Number 3. Okay, so we're going to be starting question number 3. Okay. Okay, here we go with question number 3. The California blank is California's state flower and is often associated with the state's wildflower super blooms, as pictured here. Okay. So far, you guys are typing it in. And pretty much as long as you have the word poppy somewhere in your response, StreamYard will pick it up. So you don't have to say the word golden. It's like when I lived in California, we always just called it the California poppy. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. We have 21 correct entries. So I'm going to count it down. I don't think I counted down last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, and I'm going to do this, remove, share screen, StreamYard giveaway tool. Oh, I'm getting good. All right, let's see, 23 correct entries. I'm gonna wait and see before I draw the first person going on the wheel. There we go. Good luck. Sunita. All right, number 2. Mariana. Number 3. Dory. And one more. Leslie. Okay, we'll go over to the May wheel, share this tab. Okay, I'm going to put Sanita and Mariana, Dory, and Leslie. Okay, yes, you can go on the wheel more than once for those people that are new. And all the names that are going onto the wheel are, I will be doing a drawing at the end of the month. That'll be on Sunday the 25th, most likely. Okay, so on Sunday the 25th of May, that is Memorial Weekend. As long as Mr. Mindful and I don't go anywhere for our anniversary, that's when I'll be doing the drawing. But just, stay tuned. We'll let you know. But anyway, you don't have to be present to win, but you will have to contact me. All right. Okay, and now I'm going to stop sharing this. Okay. Question 1. I think you meant question 4. Did you mean question 4? Tank. Okay, start. Number 4. All right. Okay, here we go with question number 4. Which flower, sometimes characterized by tall stems and an array of colors, is the state flower of Illinois? As pictured there. No worries, Tank. There we go. I'm seeing a couple of correct answers. The first few that came through were not correct. All right. So feel free to retype. So far we have, oh, I know, I'm so sorry. But you can just look up the state flower. I was going to say, Sanita, if you didn't get it right. Right? I know. I'm sorry. They are very similar. We should do a side-by-side comparison later. All right, so let's see. We have 20 correct answers, so that's great. I'm going to go ahead and count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? They do kind of look like it, but yes, they are violets, but we just need you to type violet, not violets. Okay, you guys are doing good at just typing singular answers, so thank you. All right, so I'm going to remove this. I don't want to lose my little, got like a, I do it in a specific order now. Okay, so we have 22 correct entries, and there it is. I'm going to go ahead and draw the first winner, or the first person going on the wheel for this question is Tracy. All right, number 2. Suzanne. Number 3. Dory. Dory, back to back. And Heidi, let's see. I think I'll do Pausalutely. I can't remember. Are you on the wheel already? Oh, absolutely. Okay, maybe I'll just see Heidi. All right, hold on. Or maybe I could do Yarntastic Heidi. I don't know how I have it. Okay, let me come over to the wheel, share this tab instead, and go up. Just looking to see if Heidi's on there at all this month. I can't remember how I have it. I could put it in order, but I want to keep it in the order from tonight. So anyway, we'll figure it out. All right, so we have Tracy and Suzanne and Dory, and we'll do pause Heidi. That'll make it a little bit, okay, that should be. I'm pretty sure we have a couple Heidis too. Come over here. And stop sharing. Okay. Dawn P, hello, good to see you. She says, hello, all you beautiful people. We're doing some May flower trivia. Okay. All right, let me say start. What was that? Number 5. Okay. Okay, are we ready for question number 5? We're going to add this to the stage. And here we go. The hibiscus is the state flower for which state? The hibiscus is the state flower for which state? Mama Mindful was born in this state. Okay, and check your spelling. I saw somebody had it go by missing an A. Okay, let's see. And a beautiful flower it is. You can feel free to retype it. Unique, amazing stripes. There you go. I spoke too soon. You already did. All right, let me see how many correct answers we have. Oh, my 3 turtles loved eating hibiscus. Very cool. Yeah, we have 20 correct answers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count it down. So just a few more seconds to type in your correct response. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There we go. Thank you, Tank. Okay, let me here remove, share, StreamYard giveaway tool. Okay, we have 20 correct answers. Good luck. Here's the first person going on the wheel. My hook away there. Demetra. Okay, and whoopsie. Sometimes the confetti blocks my cursor. There it is. Okay, here's the next one. Oh, keep it hovered over that. Leslie. All right, number 3. Carly. Oop. And one more for this question. Mandy. Okay. All right, let's come over to the May wheel. Pencil. All right. And share this tab instead. Demetra. Leslie. Carly. Mandy. Okay. All right, let's click on this. Sharing. All right. Yes, hibiscus tea is delicious. You know, I have some yogi tea that has hibiscus, and I really do like it. It's a good one. Yum, yum. All right. Are we ready for question number 6? I'm gonna bring up the okay. Here we go. Question number 6. This flower is often seen as the symbol of the American West and the state flower of Colorado. Isn't it gorgeous? I need it in my life. I really do. It's stunning. It's a stunning flower. And you know what? It's interesting because that flower looks like the clematis, you know, a little bit. That color is matching exactly my background. Okay, there we go. I'm seeing an answer. Get this typed in. Yeah. Does anybody else need this flower in their life? Does it grow in Oregon? I need to know. Oh. Yeah. It's really pretty. It's like a lily and a violet combined. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see how many correct answers we have so far. We have 14 correct answers. It should be picking it up even if you didn't put it as the first word. But just in case you don't think if you put, like Rocky Mountain or blue, you're always welcome to retype it. But I think maybe just people haven't answered. But yes, feel free to copy from a friend. I'll give you a few more seconds. Oh, there's a bunch of them all over my yard, all different colors. Oh, Kim, cool. That's awesome, Kim. And Heidi says it grows here in Wisconsin. Okay, we have 15 correct answers. So I'm going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't think flowers, though, with that word. Yeah. Okay, right. So anyway, I'll give you a couple seconds. I'll get it pulled up, and then you can see how I have it spelled. And if you don't think you were counted, then then just retype it. Okay. All right. So let me remove this. Share my screen. Bring up the StreamYard giveaway tool. We have 16 correct entries for Columbine. Columbine. And here we go for the first person going on the wheel for Columbine. Terry. Terry Crafty. And number 2. Pebbles. Number 3. Sanita. And one more. Lacey Lavender. Okay, let's come over to the wheel. Share this tab instead. Yeah. Terry Crafty. Pebbles. Sanita. Lacey Lavender. Okay. Yeah, it's so much better when I write it down. Then I don't have to memorize what names I just drew on the wheel. Okay, so let me stop sharing. Okay, and number 7 already. Yay! Okay, start number 7. Okay, question number 7. This flower symbolizes purity and sweetness and typically bloom for about a period of 4 weeks during mid-spring to early summer. 4 words, no hyphens needed. Okay. So you will need to type a 4-word answer, no hyphens needed. Okay. There you go. I see it already. Okay. Yes, if you typed, just so you know, if you typed the word lily with 2 L's, retype it with just 1 L, okay? And this was one of the flowers for my sorority, which is part of the reason why I picked this flower to go into the trivia. Okay, and Lacey Lavender, go ahead and type it like Demetra typed it. There you go. All right. All right, let me check how many correct answers we have so far. 22. Great. Let me come over here. And I'm going to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And stop. All right. Let me this. Remove. Okay. Share. Stream your giveaway tool. Okay. All right. We have 22 correct entries. Good luck. Here's the first one. Yes, Alpha Phi. Do we have another Alpha Phi in the house? Kim G. All right, and number 2. Mariana. And number 3. Phi Sigma Sigma. Okay. Pebbles. And one more. Good luck. Sandra. All right. Let me come over to the May wheel. Share this tab instead. Kim G. Mariana. Pebbles. All right. Come over here. Good job, everyone. Okay, let me click on this. Stop the screen. Okay. What's that? Oh, flowers. Okay, and let's see. Okay, now, this one might be a little bit of a challenge, but look it up. It's kind of a tough one. All right, let me start number 8. Okay. Oh, there it is. Sorry, missed it. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, question number 8. This plant is widely known for its medicinal properties, particularly heart-related ailments. Its berries are commonly used to make tea for these ailments. It is also known for its beautiful spring flowers, the berries in the fall, and large thorns on its branches. I don't know what I just did, but okay. Okay, there we go. I am seeing a couple correct entries, 2 or 3 correct entries. Great. And again, feel free, copy from a friend. Yeah, and I'm not sure if putting a question mark after the word will, no E at the end, by the way. Okay. But they're pretty little flowers with the little seeds and the berries. All right, let's see how many correct entries we have. We have 19 correct entries so far. So feel free to look and check that you spelled it correctly. And if not, or just feel free to type it, if you don't think you typed it correctly. I dated a guy named John Thorne. Okay, I'm going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Also, the flower for May birthdays. Thank you. Good to know. I may have seen that somewhere, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let me do this. Remove. Share screen. StreamYard giveaway tool. All right. We have 22 correct entries for Hawthorne. And good luck. Here's the first person going on the wheel. Actually, in creating this trivia today, I learned a lot about flowers. So hopefully you guys are learning something new. Mariana. All right, here's number 2. Lana Nana, hello. Terry Crafty. And number 3. Kim G. Some people are lucky with the StreamYard. Okay, and number 4. But don't give up. Keep typing the answer. And Don P. See, there we go. There's a new one. Right, Mima D. Okay, let's come over to the May wheel. Share this tab. Mariana. And what's that? I must have spelled it wrong. I think I saw your name pop on there. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, so Mariana, Terry, whoopsie. Kim G, and Don P. Okay. We have 2 questions left. And stop sharing. Okay, let's. Noe says, my mom made cheeseburger mac and cheese for dinner tonight. That sounds good. I have a leftover chicken sandwich. I went out to a restaurant. It was called Copper River. But I got chicken. They had a lot of seafood there, but I chose chicken. But it was a really nice grilled chicken sandwich. And I have a few fries left. I think I'm going to just pop that into the air fryer and reheat it up. Oh, I know. You're like 2 questions left, but I like this game. I know. I actually thought about doing more than 10, but I ran out of time today because I was a slacker. No, I was a slacker. I only put together a 17 page. I'm such a slacker. Okay, right. Question 9. That's what I'm typing in. Okay, start. Number 9. Are there bonus questions? No, we can make some up. The ones that didn't make the cut. Yeah, I could read. Yeah, I could read some bonus questions. Yeah, I could read some bonus questions. We could kind of tag them on. I'll read you the ones that didn't make the cut. You guys can see see if you can answer the questions correctly. All right, so number 9, let me share this. Here we go. The state flower of Massachusetts. The name of this flower should not be confused with the ship that arrived in the colonies in 1620 and shares the same name. The state flower of Massachusetts. It's a pretty little flower too. My mom says Wisconsin should be poison sumac, LOL. Mountain laurel for Pennsylvania. Okay, and this is 2 words, you guys. Oh, wait a minute. No, maybe it is just 1 word. Sorry. No, it's 1 word. 1 word. I should have put 1 word. You guys are typing it correct. Don't listen to me, Suzanne. It's 1 word. Okay. All right. Why do I keep doing that? I'm so confused. All right. Every time I go over to the tab that has the StreamYard giveaway tool, I must be doing something that takes me over to just the StreamYard website. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We have 27 correct answers. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. And I'm going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. All right. So, yes, let me follow my routine. Remove, share screen, giveaway tool, Mayflower. Okay, we have 27 correct entries. Let's see, make sure that it's sharing before I start. There we go. Good luck. Here's the first person going on the wheel. Terry. And number 2. Mariana. Both of you back to back. It just flipped this time. You guys should play the lottery. And if you win, share it with me. Just kidding. Mishi. And one more. Suzanne. Okay, let me come over to the May wheel. So there we go. Added Mariana and Terry Crafty and Mishi and Suzanne. Okay. Good job, you guys, knowing the Mayflower. Okay, select this. Okay, all right, perfect. Let's do start number 10. Get ready for that. Okay, so this is going to be our last main question, and then we'll do like a little bit of some flower trivia and a couple more little flowery poems, and then we'll do a couple bonus questions from my I didn't pick them list and see how you guys do with that. Okay. All right. So start number 10. Let me bring this back up. Question 10. The grape flower is the state flower for which state? The grape flower is the state flower for which state? Here's a little hint, your girl might live there. Yeah. Okay, 17 correct entries so far. Okay, we have 24 correct entries, so I'm going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. And yes, if you said Oregon, that's the correct answer. Let me remove this. Share my screen, StreamYard giveaway tool, share. Come over here and click on this one. Thank you. Okay. And then here's our first person going on the wheel for that question. Emily. All right, number 2. Carly. Number 3. Mandy. Okay, and one more. Tank. All right, congratulations. Okay, let me come over to the May wheel, share this tab. Okay. Emily, I can't remember if I changed yours over, so I'm just going to put Emily J for now. And then, or maybe I did, I'll do Emily Joy of Yarn. That way we'll know for sure. And then Carly, Mandy, and Tank. Just going to go up a little bit here so I can see. Okay, come over here. Stop sharing. All right, I'm going to bring this back up. So that was my main questions for tonight. And on the next one, some flower facts here. I'm going to, okay, take that off for now. So there are over 400,000 known species of flowering plants in the world, making them one of the most diverse groups in the plant kingdom. The scent of flowers can attract pollinators while also repelling herbivores. The color of a flower can affect its temperature. Darker flowers absorb more sunlight, which can warm up the flower and attract more pollinators. I think that's kind of cool. And flowers play a significant role in various cultures and traditions. For example, the cherry blossom or sakura in Japan symbolizes the transient nature of life. Hey, Diane. Oh, yes, we always have a little bit of education here on my trivia night. Okay, many flowers have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. For instance, chamomile flowers are commonly used for their calming effects, while hibiscus is known for its antioxidant properties. And we were talking a little bit about hibiscus tea, right? So it's an antioxidant tea. Hey, Janice, good to see you. All right, so then let's move on to my next slide here. I think we just got a couple like poem things. Okay. Petals. Oh, okay, here we go. Petals dance in breeze. Colors brush the springtime air. Nature's soft embrace. Okay, so what I'm going to do for question number 11, and hopefully I spell it right. Okay, so for question number 11, we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, start question 11. Question 11. What type of poem is this? What type of poem is this? Petals dance in breeze, colors brush the springtime air, nature's soft embrace. Friday is the test. Oh, what test? I'll draw a little line here so I can put question 11. Oh. What is going on? Oh, I know. I'm hitting the back button instead of a different button, and that's why I keep going to the StreamYard page. Anyway. Okay, so far we have 21 correct entries. Okay. So spell it like most everybody else did. Let's see, the pop quiz for all of the trivia we're learning. Okay. Yes, we're studying for the test, right? That's funny, Dory. Oh, there we go. 575 says Granny D. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds to type that in. And welcome into, I noticed that my numbers went up a little bit. So if you were just coming in, we're just been doing a little bit of Mayflower trivia. So hopefully you, you'll either go back and watch some of those questions. I always find it kind of fun and educational at the same time. Of course, I work at a school, so you guys know. I have a hair that's tickling me. I don't know if it's attached or not, but it's driving me crazy. I have screenshots my answers, Dory. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. LOL. Cliff notes, Dory. Yeah. I love learning new things. Me too. Right? Okay. And yes, if you said haiku, that's the correct answer. And so I'm going to remove and then share the StreamYard giveaway tool. 25 correct answers. Here's the first person being added to the wheel. Mandy. And next. My glasses are giving me a little headache. Kim G. Number 3. Diane. And one more. Carly. Okay, let's go to the wheel. Mandy. Kim G. Diane. Carly. Okay, come over here. Okay. Yes, haiku. All right, here is our next slide. All right, there's going to be a point when I use some very bad French, like my French is going to be très mal. All right. Which is now. Okay. Les couleurs des fleurs caressent l'air du printemps. Les pétales dansent dans la brise. Okay. And what that, well, I'm not gonna say what this means, but because we'll do question number 12 will be related to, all right. So in this poem, all right, so question number 12. All right, let me start question 12. All right, in this poem up here, hopefully you can read it. What is the, oh, there we go. Tank already typed it. Thank you, Tank. Which word in this poem means spring? Okay. Which word in this poem do you think means spring? Yay, I hit the right button on my StreamYard this time. So far, we have 8 correct answers. Make that 9. Yes. Yes. Well, which word in this poem means spring? There we go. Lots of people typing in the correct answer. So basically, it's like the colors of the flowers caress the spring air. The petals dance in the breeze. Essentially, it's the French version of the English haiku. I revised it. I revised the English one and translated it into en français, en français. Okay, I'm going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Right? That's so funny. Vraiment, I should say, really, that like when you're talking in French, you do kind of feel like you have something stuck in the back of your throat, and I'm not good at that. Printers. Okay. All right. So let me remove this, bring up the StreamYard giveaway tool, and we say printemps. That is French for spring. We have 28 correct entries. Good luck. Here's the first person going on the wheel. You're not required to pronounce it, just to spell it. But it is printemps. Dimitra, the naked snail. And here we go, the next person. Diana. Hello, Diana. And here's our next person going on the wheel. Karen, JSP. And one more. Noe, congratulations to all of you. Let me come over to the wheel, share this tab. Okay, we have Dimitra. Diana, Karen, and Noe. There we go. All right. Yeah, I like how I am turning my the rest of my presentation into, into more questions for you guys. All right. Oui, says Anita. OUI. Yes. Oui. C'est vraiment. Okay, correct. Okay. Okay, adding to the stage. Oh, wait a minute. Try this again. Stop sharing first. We're going to add this to the stage. Oh, all right. Remove, add to stage. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. So that was the end of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this up. I'm going to leave this up because one question that we'll do should be pretty easy if you've been kind of watching. All right. In my background, behind here, well, you know what? I'll just, let me see. No, all right, never mind. Okay, so in the background behind me, I'll drop down so you guys can see it. Oh, let me turn Inspired back on. Hold up. I turned it off. Let me go back to commands. Yeah, that's it. And edit this one. Update. Okay, yeah, so Inspired should be working. Just be patient with Nightbot. He gets overwhelmed. All right, and then, it's all right. Did I? All right, anyway, we're going to do start question 13. Okay. Yeah, Tank already typed the answer. But what type of flower is it behind me? Here, I'll drop down. Okay, it's all right if you already typed it. You don't have it. Even if you typed it before I like clicked on the start or typed in start or whatever, no worries. Go ahead and you can answer the question while I get StreamYard set up. So what type of flower is in my background? We have 24 correct entries so far. Yeah, poor bot. I know he's a hardworking moderator. Pop quiz, extra point. Not. Yes. Jen says clematis, not to be confused with Granny D after dark. Here, I'll come down here too. That's funny. That was so funny, Granny D. Pink salt weight loss recipe? I must know. Oh, really? Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Yeah, I love it. And I actually like how I got my my color scheme to match perfectly with it. Color coordinated. Navy Mommy, hello. Watching you while I'm on a break at work. Ah, cool. What kind of work do you do? Are you in the Navy or do you just have children in the Navy? What kind of work do you do? I've been wondering. Mine bloomed so early. Yeah, I think these are kind of a May blooming flower, maybe April, May flower. I can't remember if I had a question about clematis on there. All right, so Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have 29 correct entries. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And yes, oh, I'll count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, whoops. All right, let me click that. Now I'll share my screen. And almost brought up the wrong thing. Okay, Clematis, we have 29 correct entries, and good luck. Karen JSP. And number 2. Diane. Number 3. Noe. And one more. Unique Amazing Stripes. All right. I'm going to come over here to the wheel, share this tab. Yeah, Karen. Diane. Noe. And Unique. All right. Here, we'll even add the amazing. Unique Amazing. There we go. Okay, you come over here. Stop screen. Oh, look at that arrow lover. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't share the other tab. I apologize. Take my word for it. I promise. I put them on. No, here, I'll share. I must be getting tired or something. May monthly wheel. Here we go. Can you? I'll make sure that you guys can see it before. All right, and then I also have to. Whoopsie. Have to get arrow lever. Oh, that's. Oh, it's not showing the right thing. Darn it. Okay. Remove. Stop screen. Share screen. Okay. Now it should be. I'm such a newbie. Got it. Okay. So there we go. We had Karen JSP, Diane, Noe, and Unique Amazing. Okay. Okay. And then I am writing down on my sheet number 33 for the month. Arrow lover is going on the lucky wheel May 17th. For May 17th. Oh, look at that. Lacy Lavender. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. But okay, so Lacy Lavender also going on the wheel. Congratulations. Okay, Lacy Lavender, May 17th. Okay. All right, now let's see. Let me pull up. We'll do one final question, okay? And I'm going to come over to, whoops. Okay. Wait a minute. What happened to my... Hold on a sec. What? I thought that I had asked this question, but I'm pretty sure I did not. That's really weird. sorry, going back, looking at my... Okay, I did not. That is so funny. All right, so our next question. Here we go. Number 14. All right, so I'm not going to have a picture of it, so you're going to just kind of have to, you should be able to figure it out, I think. But it's going to be a 3-word answer, okay? And just do the singular version like we've been doing for most of this, okay? Oh, thank you. This is my like Tree of Life type shirt. Okay. So what flower is known to bloom in May and is often associated with remembrance? Okay, remembrance. It's a 3-word answer. And associated with remembrance. It's my other sorority flower. Okay, there we go. I see. Oh, hey, tie-dye and Dawn. Good to see you. So yes, I see that you guys are entering the correct answer. No hyphens required and not plural. Okay. We have 23 correct answers so far. Okay. Okay. All right, yes. So our final question, I'm going to let you guys go. I know it's getting late for some of you, and it's also getting close to 7 o'clock for me. I'm going to go down and have some dinner and maybe hang out with my son before he's going to be heading back to school tomorrow. So I'm not sure how much time I'll get with him before he takes off. All right. So yes, if you guys said forget me not, that's correct. Oh, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. All right, stop. And yeah, so make sure if you typed it forget me not, then go back and type forget me not real quick while I start that. All right, boy, my chat got really on. The blankie I'm making, you said it the other day. Forget me not. Yes, right. That's right. Forget me not. Okay, there we go. Stop. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop. I forgot there. All right, share my screen. Bring up the StreamYard giveaway tool. We have 28 correct entries. Good luck. Here's the first person. Unique. All right, number 2. Probably shouldn't drink too much more of that tea or I won't go to bed. Suzanne. Although I went to bed so late, I don't think caffeine could affect me this night. Number 3. Carly. All right, and number 4. Demetra. Okay, let's go over to the wheel. Share this tab. Oh, there we go. Okay. Add. Oh, look at this. I have her right here, and she was the last one, and then she'll be the first one for this. Chelsea. Okay. And Suzanne. And Carly. And Demetra. Okay. All right. I also had Mariana, who did a super chat, and Gani Joe, who did a super chat, and those were both $2 super chats, and Tracy Huber. And okay, and Lacey Lavender gifted 2 memberships. And Jessica SMC became a new member. Okay. I think that takes care of all that. Check, 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 check. Okay. All right. Let me come over here. So wait, so how many names? We've got 204 names currently on the May wheel. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. You guys get it? Amazing. Okay. Sorry, I'm so corny sometimes. I really am. All right. Yeah. I do too. I really love the yogi mindfulness quotes, as well as the inspired quotes for inspired artisans. You know, tomorrow night, I think, please join me for the weekend wind up tomorrow evening. That will be at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I know it's a little late, but hopefully some of you can make it after Mishi's tomorrow evening. Yes, amazing. Thank you. Thanks, Sandra, for spelling it out for me. Dory, great. I'll add you to the wheel. Let me write this down, Dory. Here, guys, take my word for it. So I'm writing Dory right now. No, I'll show you. I'll show you guys. Okay. But yes, the weekend wind up. On Wednesday, I have a members live. Please go check out, because I can't remember what time it's scheduled for, but I think it's scheduled for after Mama G, but before Mishi for members. Okay. And so we're going to be having our May monthly members. So there will be some fun and games over there. You guys check out my new second channel here. I'm going to have her type in mindful. If you would like to have your channel dropped, type in the word mindful, MINDFUL, and Nightbot will drop your channel for you. Go check out my new channel. There's going to be more than just New York Times games on there. There's going to be some other crafts. Like I may be doing some it's called Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled, by the way. But so oh, let me also take that off. Here we go. Members Live. Thank you, Sandra. There's the link to the Members Live. All right. And yes, the NYT games are fun. I will be doing that like on a daily basis. That'll be like an ongoing thing. And I'll probably throw some other games in there. But we're going to do some other crafts like, I don't know, some coloring, some doodling, some paracord, so like plastic lacing. We're just going to kind of do a little variety of things. Maybe I'll do some, little educational things, and we'll go live on there too. Soon. I'm not sure when, but someday I may just pop up. So if you haven't already, go over and become part of the unraveling family that is the Mindfully Crocheted family. All right. And yeah, so weekend wind up tomorrow. Go and go check out the new channel. Members Live on Wednesday. And yeah, and so we're going to have some fun and games. Tomorrow, I think I may do a little giveaway for tomorrow night, and that'll be like an in-house giveaway. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out and spending time with me tonight. It really has been an amazing or amazing time. I've had a lot of fun, had some laughs, and just always enjoy spending time with you. Woo, look at that. I see you. I see you. I'll get you added. Okay, so we had Arrow Lover, Lacey Lavender, and Tracy. Okay. And yes. Yeah. Thanks for the fun. I really did. I really had a good time. All right. Yes, I got it. Yep. Okay. Yay, Tracy. Let's take that up. All right. So take care and be kind. Love you guys.